What's good? What's good? Welcome to or welcome back to the channel. Back with another video for you guys today. Got here my guy Jared. This is his vehicle, 2004 Toyota RAV4, and we're getting ready to do some upgrades. Okay, which is first we're getting ready to paint the hood. So we're gonna do some mild sanding, and yeah, just one of those fun days. Just wanted to add this to the channel, and for those who don't know, this will be the process. So let's get to it. You don't have to. You can tape or use paper for all this, but in my case, we have some old towels. So just to display and demonstrate, we're covering our headlights. We're changing them, but we don't want to get these, so this will be the process, and we definitely don't want to sand on our fenders. So we're just going to set this like this. Nice little area. Now we're good. We're going to move this, and we're going to lower this guy back down. And that way we can sand without hitting anything. If we wanted to, we're going to change this grill anyway, but as long as you're doing pretty good, we're definitely going to cover the grill when we're going back in with the paint. So we're getting ready to start the procedure. So yeah, be right back. Let's get to it. All right, so we're getting ready to get started. Definitely have you some type of mask, a 3M mask or a super professional mask. In my case right now, don't have mine, can't find it. So definitely have you a mask and make sure you can breathe, of course. But we're using 120 to start the sanding process, and then we'll use 220 to smooth it out. We're not professionals, but we're going to get this job done. It's an older vehicle, and we're going to make it beautiful again. Right. All right, so let's get started, brother. So you see where we're at. We're going to continue this process right here, and you definitely don't want to scrub too hard. You just want a nice abrasion on this. When you get down to here and you have these little pimples like this, the little rust spots, you're going to need a little bit of a harder paper. I'm probably going to use some 80 grit just to get this out, and then we'll go back over it with the 120, and then for the final we'll go ahead and do the 220 to smooth it out real good. So be right back. See you guys in a sec. All right, so we're back, guys. We already hit this with 120 and looks pretty good. So we're going to wash this down with some water. You don't need a whole lot unless you're doing a whole car. You can use your hose or whatever, but we're going to use just a one gallon jug and some non-greasy rags. So get you some regular rags. So we're going to spray this down, wipe it off, let it dry, then we're going to hit it with the 220, and then we'll be able to go back in. One more thing, that if you have these little dips like this, you'll feel them kind of rough. It might still have the spots, but just try to sand it down as much as possible. You might have a couple of dry spots where you get down to the metal. You can also buy a primer or pre-primed cans to do the job. We got ours from Toyota, the factory paint. So yeah, we got this sanded down. Just wanted to show that as far as the 120 process. And you want to go around your grooves and everything. It makes it easier to have the iron style in certain areas, especially when you're going in your divots here. So you kind of rock with it. I usually use the bottom, kind of rock with it. Like I said, we're not experts, but I have some experience painting, and it's going to look pretty good. So let's go ahead and get back to it. We're going to wash this down. So let's get started.
This place definitely needed it.
Yeah, we'll leave a little bit on here, and we're going to record a little bit of this. Yeah. So this is what we're going to do.
That'd be a good recording.
Yeah, we're recording right now.
I'm inspiring to start my YouTube channels, and I had one back in 2010.
Yes, sir.
And I was actually on a commercial for a protein. They took my video and put it on their website for protein shakes.
That's awesome.
And I had a YouTube channel with thousands of views.
Oh, we got to make it happen again.
I deleted it when I got back.
Oh man, we're gonna make a new one then for you. That's what's up. All right, so let's go ahead and wet this down. And when we go back in and start to paint, we're going to cover the windshield, cover our wipers and everything, just to make sure we get no overspray. Okay, so let's get to it. See where we're at. And we're going to remove our towels now, just for now. Oh, I'm gonna get my guy wet. Yeah, fun project for the YouTube channel today. Nothing major.
Come on.
And we'll lift this up a little bit and drag him out. He's probably a little stuck. Well, come on, little light. A little higher. There we go. Rest it on.
It?
Yep, just right there. Yep, that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna get this to go down that way. And you kind of see it coming off there. This way you don't have to have a lot of water mess. But you definitely want to clean it. Don't just sand it and try to spray it, because your paint's not going to last. Because there's dirt up under it and it's not going to heat to the hood as quite as well. But it might last a little bit, but not as long as we wanted to. We don't want to have to do this again unless it's another 5 or 10 years.
Amen.
All right, so we got that wet. We're going to proceed to drying that down, and let's do it. And I usually take my rags and set them by the fan or something and let them dry out. Or today is a nice sunny day. We got 90 degrees outside, so
Oh yeah.
we're going to go ahead and let them dry in the sun. All right, so that looks pretty good. And just kind of feel that it's nice and stripped. There we go. It's going to look glossy, but once it dries, it's going to dry back nice and pasty. All right, that chalky look, we'll get it right back, but we wanted to make sure we got as much as off as we possibly can, because the paint has to stick to the metal. So that's where the primer come in, and then you'll go in with your final coat. But it's easier to buy the cans with the primers. So, all right, so we got that down. We'll return here in a bit. We're gonna let this air dry. We'll be right back. All right, Jared's up top. He's doing the roof since he's got some abrasive spots. So we gotta hit this too. And I'm gonna get as good as possible. And he's doing an excellent job. So we're letting the hood right now dry. It's looking pretty good. So we're letting it dry. We'll be ready for that here in a minute. And come back in. We're getting ready to replace these headlights real quick. So be right back. All right, so we got our sand in. We got it prepped. We didn't hit it with our 120. We didn't hit it with our 220. Got it dried. Everything is ready. So we're about to go ahead and start the painting process. So the best way is to go even strokes. Don't keep holding the trigger. Just kind of let off as you flow, okay? So let's get started. Like the beam on this. Yeah, I'm not an expert, but as long as you do even strokes, I'm trying to don't really punch this tip.
You think 2 cans is enough?
Yeah, I think it'll be enough. Anything is just letting the paint settle too. main thing is not having it, don't want it to run. So let's just get it covered as much as possible. And your finger gets tired. Alright, so I gotta hold this a little closer.
Supposed to be a good paint company. They do it exactly to the OEM manufacturer.
Okay, that's what's up. It's coming along. And just taking my time. And this is just going to be the first coat. We'll let that dry. It's almost like you're not getting it wet enough with the paint. Wipe this tip off some. Switch hands. Don't like that. Let me dab that. Yeah, we're gonna.
It's an old car.
Yeah, we're gonna fix that. There we go. You see the beam change?
Yeah.
There we go.
It's an old fan, so I'm not putting that.
Sounds like it's hindering itself. Open that other one. Let's see what we get with that one.
Because you know what I have left though.
Okay, so I just want to test the tip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Not really. Yeah, it's doing funky, isn't it?
Yeah, they ain't spraying like I want it to. But we're gonna be okay. I hope.
It's okay.
Don't like the tip. Alright, so you see where we're at. We're gonna continue this process, having some issues with the tip of this one. It's been sitting for about 2-3 years, something like that. So, yep, we're gonna come back after we get it nice and be ready for the second coat. See you then. Alright, so we got our first coat done. It's not looking too bad. But we got little spots here and there that we're gonna have to hit. Clear coat will be next, of course. We're running out of paint a little bit. We haven't got to the roof just yet. We're gonna retape everything, but we wanted to make sure we got the main visual spot covered, which is the hood side if you have to. But the roof, nobody really can see unless you're 6'35", 8 foot tall. Unless you're looking out your window and looking down from a balcony or something like that. But it looks good so far. We're gonna keep on with the procedure. So we back. We got some real high clear gloss. Factory grade, so got on the mask and everything. We're about to hit it with some clear coat, see what it looks like. Let's go.
I'm trying to spray. I'm working.
All right, so I'm gonna let that dry a little bit. I'll be back here in a minute after I touch it up and make it look beautiful. And let's see what it looks like here in a bit. Back after the paint, new headlights, got the bumper back on. Like I said, I'm not a professional painter, but from a can job, turned out pretty good. Cannot be mad at it. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. I'm not a professional, but yep, looks real good. It's pretty glossy. We're getting ready to do this now. Up here, hit that with some clear, and we are done. I just wanted to show you guys the finished product after we got the headlights in. Everything's good. Thanks for watching the channel. To the next one, we out.